guys, so today we are going to take a look at Transformers Masterpiece number 24, Star Saber. And as you can see, I have him in his jet vehicle mode, so the jet here with the V-star attached. If I remember correctly, not entirely sure what everything is, but we're just going to review this guy now. Yeah, even with the gun on top, as you can see, that's pretty cool. And oh yeah, and normally these should be out like this because they are molded a bit differently, these just spring back just like that. So not a big problem for me, but that's my opinion. Yeah, and we have some nice missiles right here, as you can see. I hope yellow painted missiles. Same on this side, but well, you get the idea. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, this guy has a lot of die cast, and we have some here, 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 and here. So that's pretty cool. And he does come with a stand, and it just pegs in just under there. So I'm going to remove the stand now, and we're just going to, and of course, oh, it's really tight in there. I'm going to put it. And this stand is normally the shield, because we have this piece, and it will come packaged with the shield, and just slides it off, and just going to slide this piece on again. There we go. And this piece is normally separated in the box, and not sure if you can. Oh, looks like it. I can't get it out anymore. What? Oh well. It doesn't need to get out. What? Yeah. And we have this little sword piece. That's for Saber, and there is a storage place for him on here. So we're just going to. You just need to unpack this a bit and just fold this piece around. And there's a hole right there, and it's just pegs in there, and just going to fold this piece down again. There we go. And this guy also has some landing gear. Just going to fold this panel down and fold the wheels down. Same on this side, just fold them down, just like that. And on the back side, we're going to fold this panel down, and of course the wheels here. So that's pretty cool. And normally he can stand, but for some reason mine has a little bit of problem standing properly. So, well, yeah, he can stand, but as you can see, the front wheel on mine just folds in. I'm not sure if I did something wrong with the transformation. Of course, I have these panels loose right now, but it's not a big problem for me, because if I'm going to display this guy in vehicle mode, it will be with the stand. So that's my only problem. So maybe it's mine and not everybody else, but okay. It's pretty tricky to get him to stand properly, but oh well, that's my figure. And I don't really mind it, because yeah, as I said, if I'm going to display him in his vehicle mode, it probably will be with the stand, and most of the time this guy will be in robot mode. So yeah, and now I'm going to just detach Saber right here. I'm just going to put the V-star to the side, and we're going to transform him properly. So let's fold the fins up and down, and fold these down, and there we have Saber in his jet mode. And it's a very nice looking jet mode. And I really like him. It's just one of those jets you can go wrong with. He also has some landing gear. So that's pretty cool. There we go, and he, of course, he can stand and he rolls fine, no problem with that. So, and he also comes with the brain set or something, and I believe this is Yuki, Brain of Courage. As I said, I'm not entirely sure, and I hope I can zoom in a bit. And as you can see, oh, focus. As you can see, he is very small, and I'm not sure. There's some comparison right here. Well, I guess not. And he's painted, so it's pretty cool. And yeah, I don't have any size comparisons for this little guy, but I do have. I have Masterpiece G2 Lambo here, so basically you can see how small he is. And I got Fence Project vehicle right here. I really need to remember the names because, yeah. And as you can see, he's small. He's really small. So that's pretty small. I also got the fist for TFC's Hercules. So basically, anyone know how big these hands are? Or so basically, he can just grab hold of him, as you can see. So yeah, pretty small. And for articulation, his hands can go forward, and his feet can go forward, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But it's a very nice figure. So I'm just going to put him to the side, and we're going to continue with Saber and transform him. So we're just going to fold the landing gear in. We're going to fold these pieces up, just like that. We're going to fold these pieces like this, and we're going to just take the front section and we're going to unpack it, and this will become the sword or shield for Saber and Star Saber. So next we're going to untap the hands or arms here, fold them up, rotate the fist out, maybe I can zoom in a bit, and we're going to just fold these arms down. So we're going to fold the hands out and just like that. There we go. Now for the feet, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I'm just going to untap and just pull it down, and they will extend just like that. One click forward. I'm going to fold the feet down. There we go. And now we're going to just push this cockpit piece down and just make sure these are folded back all the way. And there we have Saber in robot mode. But it's not entirely complete, as you can see, because he has no face. So how are we going to fix that? Well, I'm just going to pull this panel down, and we are going to take this little guy, and you can just, if you balance him right, you can just let him stand on here. But oh well. And there is, as you can see, and I hope I can show it correctly, there is a peg right there. And as you can see, there's a peg right in the middle, right there. And there's a hole right here. So basically what you do is just make sure you peg him in correctly. There we go. And if you close him, it will just work properly, but I didn't show that to you guys. So you need to peg him in, make sure he's pegged in correctly, and just go full, and he just popped out. Of course, first time when it wasn't on camera, it worked. So make sure he's pegged in really good, and just fold it up, and there we have his face. So basically that's it. I'm going to show it a bit more close up. Just make sure it's packed in correctly, and fold up, and there we have his face. So pretty cool. Now for articulation, his shoulders can go all the way up, and they can't do it 360. That's a shame. Can go out all the way. He can rotate his arm there, and lower, no, not lower than that. He can, he's almost, well, he's a 90-degree bend there. His hands can, well, go in and out because of the transformation, and there is a wrist swivel, so that's pretty cool. And his hands can open, so it's pretty cool. And next we are going to do the legs, and they can go backwards like that, so that's not really much. And he can go forward pretty much all the way because of the transformation. He can go a bit to the side, but that's basically it. And that's a bit of a shame, but oh well. His knees can bend, well, almost 90 degrees. That's pretty much all you need. And forward all the way, because that is part of the transformation. Now for the feet, well, no, nothing in the feet, but yeah. And his head can also rotate, so that's pretty cool. That they even with the gimmick, they can rotate the head around, so that's pretty cool. Now for weapons, so he comes with the little weapon I stored on the V-Star. I'm just going to get it out now. There we go. So he comes with that, and he can actually hold it because it taps into his hand. Let me see, just need to slide in a bit there, and it taps in and it folds around. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm just going to attach this piece. There we go. Now he has his sword. That's pretty cool. And for this piece, I'm just going to fold this down, and we can peg it in on here. There we go. Make him a bit more complete. Well, that's pretty cool. We like that he has some wrist articulation, so we can move the sword like that. And for the gun, I do believe he can hold it, but not really secure. But he can hold it, so if you want, you can give him the gun if you want. But he can, as I said, like I said, he can hold it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything this guy can do. I believe so. And of course, he can get some. He can still get some good poses, but he's pretty much limited by his legs. So that's really a bit of a shame. But all in all, I really like him as in Saber mode. So pretty cool. So we're just going to put him to the side. Oh, and I forgot the size comparison. Let's do a size comparison for this guy. I'm just going to straighten everything up a bit. There we go. And we're going to take G2 Lamber again. And basically the size is pretty much dead on. Yeah, that doesn't really work because you don't see his face. Pretty much the same height. Saber is a little bit higher, maybe. And comparison with Sound Blaster here. There we go. As you can see, Sound Blaster is of course a bit higher and bigger. So, yeah. Pretty cool. So I'm just going to put Saber to the side now, and I'm going to concentrate on the V-Star. I'm not sure if I can't zoom out anymore. I'm going to transform this guy, this piece. So I'm just going to fold this up for now a bit, and I'm going to fold the wings up, and I'm going to untap the feet right here, and a nice widget, and just fold it down. Same on the other side. You're going to untap it. I'm going to fold it down. Next we need to rotate and rotate again. So we're going to rotate just like that, and we're going to rotate the feet. There we go. Next we're going to take the feet part here, take it and just fold it all around. Pretty simple. There we go. Next we're going to take the arms and we're going to just pull them down. Same on this side, just pull them down. And I think this side is just like that. There we go. And basically that's it. And the same as the smaller sword. The big sword stores in here and the small sword stores in there. So I'm just going to position the legs a bit more properly. I think less like this. There we go. So that's pretty much the transformation for this piece. I'm going to fold these pieces out, and I'm just going to take Saber now and transform him. Just going to untap this piece. I'm going to take out the sword, because basically what we need to do is to transform this guy just back to his almost his jet form. So we're going to fold the arms up and fold the hands in. Just fold these pieces down. So fold up and fold it down. There we go. Now we're going to fold the legs forward all the way, so that you have them in all the way 90 degrees bend right here. I'm going to fold the feet up, to rotate these up, and I'm going to tap them in. There we go. And now I'm going to push him down, and I believe that's too much. That's my bad. There we go. And you're just going to fold these fans around. And basically there we have him. So now I'm going to take, I just think I need to raise the camera a bit. There we go. Now we're going to take this big guy, and we need to make sure he packs in correctly. And it can be a bit tricky to line everything up properly, but if you have done it a few times, it should just go in. But of course now he doesn't want to get in and everything is correctly. So yeah, it's a bit of a hassle to get it in properly. So now we have one side, and there we have the other side. So next we're going to close these and fold these around, and I'm not sure if I can show you guys this properly. But as you can see, everything is lined up nicely. And that's the thing you want. So there we have Star Saber almost complete. Next, we're going to zoom in a bit. Next, we're going to get the helmets, and yes, first we're going to do is just rotate these pieces around, just like that. So just rotate them around, and now we're going to get the head and make sure this white piece is going to over his head, and just push it down. And next we can just fold the faceplate down, separate these a bit more, and after that we can just detach the helm, just like that. Fold this piece down, fold this piece up, just like there. There we go. And I'm going to fold this piece up as well. And there you have it, and this piece folds up from down here to here. If you guys didn't see it, and I don't think you guys saw it, so yeah. And that's pretty much the transformation for Star Saber, and he looks awesome. That's the only thing I can say. He looks pretty awesome. Yeah, okay. Articulation. Because of the head of Saber, you can still rotate his head, and he can look up and down a little bit. So that's pretty cool. His arms can go 360. Nice clickety ratchet joint, and his arms can go up, and he has a double jointed elbow, as you can see. So this is nice curve here, so that's pretty cool. Also this piece can fold out, as you can see. That's pretty cool. You can rotate his arms there and on the lower arm section a bit, not much, but we can a little bit move it like this. We can rotate the hands, we can open the hand, and the thumb is on a single joint. So that's pretty cool. And of course he can also use his arms like this. So we have an extra joint right there. And I think Sabers came loose for some reason. Not sure why. I didn't push the button. There we go. It's back in. There we go. For his waist, we have nice waist there, and he can just do this. And did he pop out again? Yes, he did. Don't do it again, please. I have really no problems with him when I transform him and stuff, but maybe because it's a review, yay. Doesn't want to listen. His legs can go forward, and because of these pieces he can go move all the way, and the backside can't, so limited articulation right there. But he can go out like this. Can rotate here on the top of the leg, and we can rotate down here, and his knees almost 90 degrees. So that's pretty cool. For his feet, there's a little bit of ankle tilt here, so that's pretty cool. And I do like this guy very, very much. And he can hold his his gun, taps into his hand properly. Just need to see how this taps in again. Is it? Because there isn't. Oh, there we go. I think no. He can hold it. There we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can hold this gun, and of course you can, if you don't want to use it, you can just fold this piece down again, and you can just peg it onto the back. So that's my personal preference for the gun. So yeah, for the sword, and we can use it like this, so like this, and he's going to attach this extra piece that comes with it, so he has a longer handle. Now the problem with the longer handle is that there is no way for him to securely tap it in his hand. So basically, if you want a more dynamic pose and you need two hands with it or whatever you need, it will hold it good, but yeah, normally you could just leave it like this. So a little bit of practice, you can make sure you can hold it like this, but normally it's not for him to hold it with one hand. And he can hold it with two hands. I just need to see how, but that's for later. You can remove the longer handle, and we can just unpack this, and we just to tap. Make sure these tabs are like loose like this. Just pull this piece out, and we can rotate it back in. There we go. So, and that's not correct. Really, it needs to be like this. So, my bad. Or did I do it correctly? What? Okay. Looks like I had it correctly for some reason. Okay, and it does tap into his hand, just like the gun. But of course, you can only hold it like this. So my way is just my preferred way is to use the longer handle. So that way we can give him a bit more dynamic pose. So pretty much that's it. Now for this little sword, and I do believe he can hold it. Not sure. Well, he can. This looks a bit silly. And for the sword, or for the shield, he can hold this shield. So that's a really nice design. They made him hold his own shield. So that's pretty cool. Only mine has a little bit problem. This doesn't look weak, but if I let him hold the shield on this side, and I'm going to fix that. So he holds his sword, and probably now it will work, but normally it just falls down, as you can see. So I'm just going to fix that, so the joint within, just maybe add a spring or something. I just need to see. And basically, because of these shoulders, you can go like this. You can let Saber hold his swords. And let's see with two hands. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. I really don't know this character at all, but one thing I do know for sure, this is a very cool transformer. It's a bit easy with the transformation, but I don't care. I really don't care. This guy will just look awesome in my display, and I really have no regrets buying this guy. So a little bit size comparison. Here he is with the Lambor mold, as you can see. It goes to right here, so basically his crotch, and that's pretty much it for him. And I have Sound Blaster right here, as you can see. Yeah. And I do believe he is also bigger than Masterpiece Ultra Magnus, but I don't have him right here, so yeah. But there's a bit of a size comparison with this guy, and he just looks awesome, and I'm really happy I got this guy. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and you can also check out the showcase video of this guy, and I hope you guys subscribe, like, comment, what I maybe can improve on my videos, or something else, like something positive. I'm not sure. So yeah, I will see you guys next time.